Red Hot Gotti, come subscribe, come subscribe, come subscribe, come subscribe.
Red I got you. Alright, so today we got a special video, you know? A very red, godly video today, you know, the tier list, you know? Probably it's gonna be, I'm gonna be making a lot of tier lists. I'm gonna make another one after this Overwatch tier list I got set up. But today, this is gonna be an interesting one. This is The Last of Us 2. You guys already know how I feel about this game. This is the greatest game ever made in human history. Freaking immaculate, like, oh my god. So you know what, today we're going to be making a tier list on it. Let's go. Alright, first off with Ellie. Man, you already know how I feel about Ellie, man, you know, she's just not as good as like the other characters, you know, but at the same time she's not terrible. She had a good story arc. It was about, you know, the game was about revenge, right? So yeah, I gotta put her at S tier just because, you know, her story's so tragic. You know how she loses Joel and then she goes on this whole revenge kind of, you know, thing. Whoopsie, camera's messing up. But like, yeah, it's just so interesting, you know. And then, you know, slowly throughout the story, you know, you see her lose a lot. You lose Joel, loses Jesse, you know, almost loses Tommy, and then ends up losing her wifey and her child, her only child. And she basically is left, oh yeah, and her 2 fingers. So she has half a finger now. That's pretty lit. So she has to be S tier. The story's about revenge, and she's basically like one of the main characters, except, you know, another one. We're not going to talk about that one yet. But this one's S tier. I love Ellie. You know, it shows how revenge is bad, you know. Also, here we have Joel. Yeah, Joel is so evil. We got to put him at D tier. I wish there was an F tier or a garbage tier or a feces tier, because come on, bro. Joel is terrible. Look at him. He's just so evil. You remember what he did in the last game? Oh, I hate him so much. Oh, let's just not talk about him. I am so glad he died so quickly and so brutally with a golf club to this magnificent person here, which we'll get to in a second. In fact, I'm going to save her to the last, just because I love her so much. Now we have Tommy. He's just as bad as Joel, out for revenge for no reason. So terrible. He even killed Manny, who is freaking Abby's friend. How could you ever do that to him? So evil. Then you have Dina, which, you know, she's actually quite good, but at the same time, she's okay, you know. She served her purpose as the love interest to Ellie, but at the same time, she wasn't all that. So, I guess I have to put her there, you know. And she ends up leaving Ellie in the end, adding to her story arc, but to never be seen again. That's kind of sad, you know. But B tier is pretty good. Now, Jesse. Well, Jesse wasn't all that, you know. Yeah, he was, you know, kind of the baby father to Dina or whatever, but here's the thing. He just wasn't lit enough, you know. He just wasn't that good of a character, and that's why he died, because he was trash, you know. That's why they killed him off. He wasn't a good character at all, you know. Garbage. Complete garbage. You know, she's an immaculate character. I think she's pretty cool too, you know. She served her purpose. So did he. I think he did quite well, you know, serving Ellie right with that sandwich, even though she didn't like it. In fact, I'm just gonna put Ellie in A tier. You know what? B tier with her lover. They get to look at each other now. So immaculate. Also, you know what? Let me just talk about Abby right now, just because I'm waiting to. I'm just so eager to. Now, Abby is obviously S tier. She's the most immaculate freaking awesome, special, spectacular, sensational character in the entire game. You know, she's basically the protagonist, the hero. She does all the heroic stuff, like almost kills Dina, almost kills Ellie, kill Joel, you know, kill Jesse. Such great character development. I love it. I absolutely love it. You know, I'm gonna put her lover right here next to her. You gotta love him. You know, they had an amazing love scene in the game, and it's just so immaculate and passionate. You could just feel the love. Can you feel the love? You know, immaculate. And also, I'm going to put her best friend right there, just because, you know, she is an amazing character. We had conflict with Abby, but it was loving, you know. And Ellie sadly killed her. You know, I'm starting to think Ellie should be even lower, maybe at D tier. Such a terrible character, you know. In fact, let me just put them all at D tier, just because how could they? How could they be such terrible characters? You know, such terrible characters. Also, I have no idea who these guys are, so, but you know what? Let's put them at A tier, because why not? Don't know who that guy is. You know, the dog, you know, love this dog, man. You gotta love the dog, man. It's so cute. You know, I'm gonna put it right next to her, between her best friend and her lover. Why not? Because he's part of the family, you know? Also, Manny, such an amazing character. I'll put him at A tier just because why not? Love the character. Love him. You know, Tommy, so evil. How could you kill him? You know, he's such a good character. Look at him. He's so amazing. You know? And then we have the best friend number 2. Ellie is so evil. How could you kill this amazing character, you know? She stuck by Abby's side and didn't give away her location. You gotta love her. You gotta love her. And then you have Isaac. Man, Isaac, pretty good character. I'd put him at A tier. Not bad indeed. I love him. Love him a lot, you know? Even though he kind of went against Abby in the end, you know, he had a good heart. They had a good relationship, you know? Yara, you know, you gotta put her at B tier at least. So great, so immaculate. I love him so much. You know, I'd also put Lev at B tier just because he had a great character arc, you know, with his, you know, transness and such. You know, I loved his character arc. It was just amazing, you know, with the mother and stuff, and Abby by his side. You know, I love it so much. Also, look who we have here. Coochie now. D tier. You wanna know why? Because this is the baby of Ellie, and we don't like Ellie, nor do we like Dina, or Tommy, or Jesse, or Joel. So, they have to be D tier. Well, I guess that's my list. You know, of course you gotta have Abby, her lover, her dog, you know, her bestest pregnant friend, you know, her second best, you know, not pregnant friend, my bad. Then these 2 lovely old farts, boomers of all living crap, you know, love them. Then you have this random guy who just looks like he should be A tier, you know. Then you have this handsome fellow, Manny, right here, love him. Isaac, of course, you know, in his baldness interior, you gotta love that. Then Yara and Lev, you gotta love them. And then these characters. So yeah, that's my tier list. Comment, subscribe, like, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.
No way, Jose.
Red Hot Gotsy, come subscribe, like, come subscribe, like, come subscribe, like, come subscribe.